Kathleen.
Yes.
I had a request in here that I kind of want to do just because it is an older meme.
Okay.
That might be interesting to explain to Jacob.
Okay.
Which is Desert Bus's first encounter with Teller, way back in DB1.
Oh, yeah.
Which I loosely know the story,
Yeah,
but I don't know if I should take point on telling you.
Hold on, I'm literally looking. Hold on.
You want to do a quick search?
No, I'm just looking around. I am literally, and I'm looking at engineering. I am the only person that I can see out of everyone here who was there at Desert Bus 1 to give you an idea of how different Desert Bus is now. Right? And I wasn't there the whole time.
Yeah.
I was just, I just came in for the weekend.
Just real quick, going around the room, numbers only, what was your first Desert Bus?
18 in terms of the year.
2018?
So 2018, yeah.
5.
7. 18.
Yep. Last year. 218.
18.
8.
1.
2017.
Morgan?
7.
And 6 for me.
I was 1.
10.
2017 for Matt.
Wow.
So yeah, like Kathleen, I was at Desert Bus 1, but not the whole time. I just came a couple times during the weekend. And I am actually pretty sure that might be...
Oh, Chad, please don't spam those numbers.
The first time
Please
I
be
met
gentle
Kathleen.
on our mods.
Yeah.
Because I met everyone else at the film festival, but I don't think you were at the very first film festival.
No, because I lived in Vancouver at the time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Somebody was like, wow, I didn't realize Andrew was around for so long. Yeah, because I was like
95%
off camera for the first 2 years.
Mm-hmm,
I was barely on camera.
It was a secret.
But yeah, please. Desert Bus 1, tell her.
Oh, right. Okay, so everybody, this Desert Bus 1 succeeds beyond all expectations. Ours, our parents, the local news media, and Penn and Tellers.
Your goal was 5,000, I think.
Yeah, which we thought was less like a steep hill to climb, but maybe we could really rally at the end there.
Yeah.
Right? And we ended up at 22,805, and everybody was like, gobsmacked. And Teller was also very generous and gobsmacked, and he's like, how can I help? And we're like, we're really hungry because we didn't plan for food. We didn't think we'd be there for that long. Right. So we were kind of like, we didn't buy groceries beforehand.
Well, I was more so thinking of his first call before, because I didn't.
Oh.
Because his very first call, I believe he managed to reach Morgan's phone.
Yeah, I think this is why he was phoning in to call Morgan. But Morgan...
For reference, not this Morgan.
Not this Morgan.
No, a very different Morgan. But Morgan gets a call, and he's asleep because it's like, I don't know, it's not actually an unreasonable time of day, but you know.
But he probably stayed up too late and was sleeping during the day.
Yeah, and so he picks it up, and he's like, who's this? And Teller's like, it's Teller. And Morgan says, well, Morgan does a swear and hangs up on Teller because he thinks he's being pranked. So...
Yeah.
So then he phoned.
Okay, it was midway through the run. Graham's got some details there. Apparently, Teller
Graham
had been trying to reach for days, and finally got Morgan, and gets Morgan with it.
Get Graham out here. I don't know what I'm talking about. Clearly, I wasn't there.
We can get Graham to recap this when he's here later for Night Watch.
Yeah.
Which is coming up.
I'm bungling the story. I'm sorry.
Desert Bus 1 was a very long time ago.
Oh,
it was 13 years ago.
Oh, he is in the building.
Yeah.
Hey!
I'm just taking it easy till Night Watch. Hello.
Well, if it's not too much to ask, would you be able to?
Please.
Yeah. So this wasn't
me.
this wasn't the first time Teller had ever. This wasn't the first time Teller had ever gotten a hold of us, because he and Penn phoned on the first day because they had somehow, maybe through domain registry or something, they had gotten a hold of Paul's parents and gotten our phone numbers, and no one had told us.
Oh no.
So Paul's mom knew that they were going to call us. We didn't.
Oh wow.
And then soon after we started, they called in. They each donated $500. Eddie Gorodetsky gave us $500 to take a dive and crash the bus.
Yeah.
And so then Teller had been phoning back in every day to buy us lunch, which was a real challenge because it's like, yeah, we'll do like a Subway platter today, and then having our local Subway was having difficulty with the notion that they were going to be taking a credit card payment over the phone from someone who lives in Las Vegas with a one-word name.
Yeah. A mononym.
Because his credit card says Teller.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, that's
That's it.
the name. And they're like, I don't believe you. So this was something he encountered difficulty with this every day if he was getting his pizza or Subway or something.
okay.
And then partway through the run, he was trying to phone. I think he tried to phone me, and I was asleep.
Right.
And he had like a couple phone numbers, and then he tried to phone Morgan, and Morgan thought it was because this was in our house.
Yeah.
Right.
This is in,
So Morgan was asleep, and he thought one of us was trying to mess with him because he'd like just gone to sleep.
Right.
And he thought that we were like screwing around with him, so he just didn't look at who it was, answered the phone, and told whoever it was to bus off, and hung up. And then he got a hold of me, and so my bedroom was at the end of the hall, so I had to pass by Morgan's room into the room we were broadcasting from on my phone going, oh, hey, Teller, yeah, how's it going? So Morgan heard that, and then we in the room saw Morgan burst out of his room into the thing, going, "Did I just tell Teller to bus off?" and we were like, "Yeah, you sure did. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it." So yeah. Teller's been wonderfully. I mean, they both have, obviously, but Teller's been wonderfully supportive through the years and
absolutely
providing food for the first many years because they did lunches for the first several years of the run.
Oh wow,
which was
that's
great.
incredible.
So
Yeah,
funny.
That's really cool.
yeah.
Thank you so much to both of them.